giving the stream some time to settle. I need to actually make a thumbnail for streams like this. Don't know how I'm going to do it. Oh well. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, music, music. Music, what the hell happened? Okay, I'm hiding it. Okay, that's back to normal. What the freak happened there? It was heavily stuttering. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah, the stream will be starting soon. I am just giving my phone some time to actually charge because I forgot to actually charge it. So the music's fine. Checking Twitch. Log in. Yes, I want to log in as myself. Thank you. That username does not exist. Yes. Don't think it's not. Let me just sign in Twitch because apparently I don't have Twitch signed in with. Go. Sign in. Austin, correct? Yes. Oh no, I have to go back to the phone. Okay. 57%. That should be fine. I'm 100% sure this phone is actually dying though. So that may just drop really quick. So go to Twitch. Oh, apparently because I'm streaming Minecraft, there are rewards. That's interesting. Cool. Very, very cool. I'm not sure if the stream is just lagging out. Is it just on? Okay. So let me restart Twitch. Is Twitch just that laggy? I don't recall it being so laggy. But here it is, not even loading. Oh no, it's back. That's fine. Yep. Mod view, yes, that is fantastic. Oh, that's how I use mod view. Okay, cool. We're not going to be using that. Not yet. Okay, and it's on my phone. So, what's happening is that I'm playing hardcore Minecraft. I am terrible at Minecraft, and I am terrible at the game. So, I have really two options in terms of playing Minecraft. Either A, I play a regular game and get frustrated because losing all my equipment and having to reclaim it is a nightmare. I didn't like that into Terraria. I don't like it in Minecraft. B, I play with modified rule set and it just becomes a casual experience. Or C, I play hardcore Minecraft. If I die, I have to restart the world. And let's put it like this. I just lost the last world. I had an entire stack of diamonds. I died in the nether because I didn't know what to do. I lost my way to the portal. So as soon as I got lost, I got killed by some random mob because I couldn't go back to the portal in time. So yeah, that's fun. Anyway, let me actually get to the proper window. There you go. You may notice the PNG tuber is a bit different this time. Yes, it is one I drew. You can tell because the quality is below average at best. Terrible at worst. Anyway, I've already started the world, so all the way back at wooden equipment, you can tell it's hardcore because the hearts have that little eye thing, so we're just gonna play. I know what to do up until I get to the nether, so that's good. My first priority is getting a shield. Actually, the first priority is getting a bed. Because if I get a bed, I can at the very least skip nights, which means I can skip mobs. If I can skip mobs, that means I'm not in so much danger. If I'm not in so much danger, that means I don't have to worry about dying and having to restart. Early on, at least. There are mountains over there. Let's go over there, then. Oh, there you go. A lot of lily pads, so that's going to mess with me a little bit. It was a shame, too, because the previous world had a pale forest. And I really liked it. Although, admittedly, I did cheat in that world because I revived once. And let's just say I didn't survive much longer after that, so I could always drop down to normal mode, but I don't really want to. I like hardcore. I like the idea of... Oh, it's on. Oh, why do I have that on? Hello. Oh, that's just showing me the FPS and all that. Sheep. I think we've got enough sheep here for me to actually get a bed. So I think... one more, and that is just a bed done with. There you go. Oh, baby sheep, I don't need you. Food is going to be decent experience. Get rid of that menu. Yep. Sugarcane, need that. I need more wood. I'm probably going to get a fireplace just so I can cook all the meat. Is it even? There you go. Let's get some wood. Up we go. All this now is just getting resources to get to 3. That. The review because I need axes because I've not got stone yet. There's clay there. Oh, I could have made shovels, but I didn't do it in time. Oh, whatever. That's not a lot of clay, so I can't make a brick house quite yet. But no, I've been doing hardcore Minecraft runs for the last like month, and honestly, I find it fun. I don't know why hardcore modes are just the one thing that I don't like the idea of, because you die, it's all over. But at the same time, it's fascinating. Mainly because you get a new world each time. I could cheat and reuse worlds, I could use backup saves. But no, once I die, I just give up the world. Because that is the end of it. There's no more. I'm not doing things nearly as efficiently as they possibly could be, but that's not the point. The point is for me just to have a good time. Not doing that. Oh, there is a lot of clay over here. Oh wow, that's a lot actually. Never mind. I think if might just make the base here in the swamp in my spawn point, so that should be fine. Although technically it doesn't mean anything. The only benefit to having a spawn point near spawn at the moment is just so I can use the F3 menu and get back to where I was without being too lost. That. That. Wooden shovel. There you go. So now I'm just going to collect dirt. Oh, these little frog creatures. That is decently animated. That is vanilla Minecraft. Not bad. Not bad at all. I know that I know this game gets patches every so often, and I know the major one was, what was it? Spears and Zombie Horsemen. And I've not actually encountered many of them. And I'm not sure why. Does it just appear later on? Or am I just incredibly unlucky? Right. I'll take over the top layer. I want to build the house close to the water. I also want to build it near the clay. Hello. Actually, I'm not. Okay, I'm not building the base here. I'm going to build it on that giant F-off mountain. Which then raises the question why I'm collecting dirt. I will make the bed first. So I just do this, then I grab you, this, bed. Right, off to the giant mountain. Mushrooms. The brown ones. I now need the getting the clay. I do want to get bricks. No, it's not an exactly exciting resource. But hey, it's clay. And I can get a lot of it. Because I think it's, what, 4 bricks to make a full block of bricks? Okay. Let's make another one. Do this. Actually, no, I want to make another set of 4. That way I can do this. That way I can do this. That way I can do that. It is starting to become dark. You can tell because, everything's just becoming dark. Come on. Get in. Get in before any mobs can spawn. There we go. Now, I can collect more clay. I'll be using wooden tools up until I get to the mountain, because then I'll get stone, because I'll be climbing up the mountain. Hopefully I'll get some iron. Diamonds is going to be tricky, because we're going to have to go down for that. And my luck with diamonds so far has been I either get 3 and I die, or I get 20 and I die. The only relevance is that I just die a lot. Mainly because I make really dumb mistakes. Like, oh, I will take on this Enderman. I attack an Enderman, it teleports away. Oh, has it stopped attacking me yet? Move out of the safe spot. Enderman then appears and kills me. Which, yeah. Hardcore mode is basically minimizing the amount of serious issues. If I want to do a good run, I have to make sure I'm not doing things that are stupid. Like, for example, I have to take this with me. Like, having a spawn point doesn't really mean anything, because there's no... Well, if I die, I die. I don't get to respawn. I could do some sort of, like, alternate version of hardcore where, oh, I can do it, and if my EXP drops below a certain point, then it's like a life system, and it's like, I could do that. Don't really want to. Not yet. So what was it? It's... a clay makes a brick. 4 bricks make 4 brick blocks, I think it was. Or I'm thinking old Minecraft, because I know bricks are, strangely enough, things that have changed a lot. I could be talking bollocks. But for some reason, I think people won't care about that. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just empty the swamp of its clay. Should all be fine. I'll just plant this up here. Oh. Just casually digging. All of it. That is stone. I could collect that. Tempted. That would give me a head start on stone production. I can make a furnace, I can make stone tools. Yeah, oh. That is an underground swamp cavern. Okay, let's just dig this up. That's for a pickaxe. That's for regular axe. 2, 3. How many is that? Not nearly enough. Okay. Let's... I need saplings. Or do I need more clay? I've nearly got a full inventory of clay, so I think I can chill out on that for a bit. I'll take down this tree. I will hang around. I'll get saplings and sticks. Then I'll head off to that giant mountain. What the hell was that? One day, I'll get to the point where I can get netherite. Because so far, I have not gotten any nether. I've not even gotten a chance to craft it. I've not found any. I've not managed to survive long enough to actually get to the point where I can actually use netherite. To show you how bad the hardcore experience is. Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. So the leaves are breaking and the vines are no longer having anything to support from. So they just break off. Let's see, I've got an apple, I've got a sapling. I've got 5. Okay, let's head to the mountain. That giant F-off mountain. So at least this means I am close to my spawn. That means I am close to... I'm getting more clay, even though I know I shouldn't be getting more clay. I can still get more. It's 4 clay per, which would mean I think it's 20, not 16 gives me stack of 64. No, that's not right. Oh, yeah. I've got enough. I'll head up the mountain. I'm losing a lot of hunger. I have to be quick. So another, like, I know there are a lot of mods for Minecraft. One I think in particular is Better Than Wolves, which, if I recall, is so brutal. It what was it? It changed a lot of the recipes. You cannot use your fists to break trees. Not only that, I think trees are... you have to chip away at them to get some, like, sticks and bark. You have to get flint. So you're basically just relearning the entire flow of the game. Which isn't... That's not bad. Water up to the top is a really good thing, though. Come on, up, up, up we get, up we get. I'm gonna have to make a furnace first. Because I need charcoal, because I need torches. Oh, this is actually taking me to the very top. Oh, there's coal. Please don't do that, game. Okay. That's fine. There we go. Alright. At the very tippy top. There we go. Now, I want to... I'm not going to have nearly enough dirt for this. I definitely am not going to have enough dirt for this. So I'll at least get started. Trying to build a foundation. So I want to have a base. I want to have farmland. Put you down over here. You. Get the crafting table out. The only problem with this entire strategy is I am basically about to die at any point. I want to... get these. Get rid of this, get rid of this. So I can see with the lava points, which is fantastic. The only problem is just I am playing super risky. See, ice. Ice is going to make me glide forward. Do you know what happens if I glide too far forward? That's right, I die. Thankfully, I can still shift on the ice. It won't punish me too much. But this is basically incredibly... Just one fall, and that's it. Because I don't have any regen. So I could make my base somewhere else, somewhere less risky. That's not how I'm doing it. I want to challenge myself. Okay. I want a chest. I want to put everything in here. I need... I'm going to make the raw mutton. What do I have? There are lava pools over there. Swamp goes on over there. Another lava pool. Don't think there's any other lava pools. Alright. I think in this case, I need stone tools. So, 3. This, to this. Cobblestone. You cannot. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to make a railing here. There you go. Now I need more dirt. And more stone. I need a lot of everything, actually. So just going to dig and dig and dig and dig and dig. I do need to be mindful of my hunger. Don't think I'm going to run out soon. So I'll just use up this shovel. Once it's used up. There we got more stone. I'm trying to think of the top. There are so many things going on today. It's ridiculous. Not just in terms of what I'm doing with my day to day. I more mean the world. AI is particular. It's just becoming a nightmare. Because I am actually really worried that people are just abandoning doing things just because AI just... It's not even a case of the quality. It's that I think people are just tired. I think they see a chance for rest and they say, yes, I'll take it. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to think. I don't have to do this or that. Which, yeah, I kind of get it. If you're tired, you want the rest, so you take the rest. I also think that there is a point where that just becomes laziness. Sloth, I think, is the sin. So, I don't know. I think people are just getting lazy, and I think they're just going to start giving up things. It's like, yes, don't have to do this. And then they'll probably soon realize, oh, there was a reason why I did this. And there was a reason why I liked it for a time. Because I know that the whole AI thing, it's, what is it? You've got AI assistants. I know you've got people who are doing AI R and all that. I say doing, it's more like... What was it? It's more like a math equation of like, how strong of a score is it close to the original source works? Oh, it's really low because it's hallucinating. Well, let's not do. Let's not use that one and try again. AI is using a lot of resources, RAM and storage. Ooh, that has been a kick in the teeth. Anyone who was about to buy a computer. I got particularly lucky. Kind of. It's my new computer. I got a little bit ago. Before all this fiasco broke out. I still had to pay it on the leg for it, but still. Very worried about what's happening. Just, oh. I don't know, I don't even think there is going to be a way around it. I personally think AI, the original intent for it was, hey, let it be your personal assistant. But I think, in a sense, people wanted it to be the perfect assistant. So it's just kind of trying to do everything all at once. It's why whenever you have to train AI, it has to go through millions of data points just so it knows everything. And I said, I'm pretty sure people would be more happy with AI if it was A, less power resource, power hungry, and you know, it's more like a little. It's more like a little companion than. Oh yes, give me the answer to life, please. Yes, thank you. I need to know the center of the Bermuda Triangle. I also need to know about Scotland in the 16th century. Like, I think if AI was more, what's the word? Imperfect? Oh shit, I can't run. I think it would potentially be alright if you could reel in some other factors. But I think generative AI is becoming a major problem that needs to be dealt with. But I don't think it's going to be dealt with because I think there was a picture I saw on X or Twitter And it was of the character Monica from Doki Doki Literature, Doki Doki Literature Club, and it was like, oh, uh, uh Monica wouldn't want you to be anti AI, and it's like, no, actually, the entire point is that Monica is effectively a god in her own sense. She's not a computer. She doesn't treat herself like a computer. She treats herself like a human because she is a human with a godlike power. The only difference is that you are also a godlike power because you are a one step above her. She can affect the game, yes. You can delete the game and you can alter files. You have mastery, and that is kind of the point of the game. Also, I'm pretty sure if I recall the game properly, what happened is you had to not trick Monica, but she destroyed a lot of things. And I know there was a mod pack that tried to make her a sympathetic kind of figure, like, oh, things are, I just wanted to be with you. And then you, what was it? And then you go through the main game, and then it's like, oh, I finally woke up. Thank you for that. What? I did all these terrible things? Oh my god. We need to fix this pronto. How can I help? And I think that was a nice little mod. What was I talking about? I was talking about AI, I think. I think the whole situation. I think the whole situation with AI is just. You've got these companies that are just going all in on AI, and it's getting to the point where now consumers are running into problems. Can I just mention one thing really quick? If companies are abandoning computers because, oh, we see what's going on, first of all, that is very much a stupid idea. Because people will need computers, and people don't need AI. Because you might just invite a situation where people just stop using computers. Like, oh, all this AI crap was just not worth it. I just went back to pen and paper. And it was just so much simpler. I mean, I don't see that happening for everything. But I think if AI just gets introduced to everything and everything becomes AI focused, you are very much introducing a... Oh, hello. You are very much introducing a situation where, well, people don't want it. People want to get rid of it. So why are people dealing with it? There's another light source over there. Okay, so there's 4 different places I can go. Okay. I also just think that people don't understand what AI is. And I think that's just getting progressively worrying. Let's do this. 1, 2. This. This. 1, 2. Shovels. Sticks. Because I want a sword. Just in case. I want to condense all the snow I have into blocks. So let's do that. Got plenty of coal. I could very much do with more torches. But anyway, I think we're going to get into a situation where AI is just going to, well, A, take over. I think that's what's going to happen, and I don't like the idea of that. But I also think that takeover will come at such a cost. It's going to cause kind of reset. I mean, we already can't trust what's online. I mean, I saw a video of like, what was it? It was army men coming back from service, and they go see the pet cat, and you think, oh, that's adorable. And then you see the first one, cat jumps, and it's so cute, it's amazing. The soldier held on to the grabbed the cat, and they two had a hug because it was a close bond. The next video, oh, it's a cat jumping into the owner's arms again. Shoot, 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 shoot. It was a. I completely forgot what I was saying. It was a cat jumping onto the soldier's arms. Okay, and then it was like, oh, by the way, the cat is now meowing and it's very, very, very clingy, and it's like, cats aren't that affectionate. Like the only way that would happen is if they were born and raised, and then as the video was going on, it was like, okay, well, so something doesn't seem right. And then I thought, is this AI? And then lo and behold, I get to the last video, and the cat just basically flipped the hell out. Like, it went from a sit to, and it spun around. It was just insane. It's like, no, that's AI. You cannot be serious. And I'm now seeing people who are like, hey, who cares if it's not real? It was really cute. And I'm just going to say, that's a really bad sign. If people are just kind of like, oh yeah, there's no human element, there's no reality behind it, so why do we care? I know there were like the AI stories in YouTube Shorts or TikTok, where it's like, oh, I was doing this, then suddenly I was pulled aside by the police, and it turned out they want me for murder, and it's like my ex-wife did something. And it's also like, you can tell these stories because they try to tell it in such a grasping, amazing way. But then it will say like, oh, my wife was beaten while I was at home alone. My wife was at a hotel. And instead of just going like, saying that first and front-loading the story, they try and tell it from like a, what's the best way to explain it? They try to tell it as if it were a mystery. So like, oh, why did this happen? Who did it? Who done it? And it's like, yeah, but it's also trying to act like it's a Reddit thread. And a Reddit thread would usually go, hey, so I had this really weird thing happen to me. And it would say like, oh, I was doing this, I was doing this. And then I was like, well, my wife wasn't around. So she was actually at a party. Or they'd introduce it earlier on in the conversation. And they'd be like, aha, they're cheating. Anyway, the point is that the AI situation is getting worrying. Mainly because it's getting harder and harder to realize what's real. It's being used by a lot more. Also, what is it producing apart from the occasional laugh and chortle if you've turned off your brain fully? I mean, I find the concepts at least interesting. Like, oh yeah, it can tell kind of these interesting Reddit threads. So it's mimicking it at least, but that's gotta mess with people's heads. You're telling me that if someone heard those stories and no one said, oh, by the way, it's generated AI, they wouldn't get a little bit freaked out. I know that there's issues with people being permanently online, and what happens is that they kind of get locked into ecospheres, or ecosystems or echo chambers, I think it's the term, combining eco and echo. Um, and what's basically happening is, hey, you have this certain worldview because of a hyper specific focus. Oh, that's lava. Hyper specific focus that this entire thing is bringing about, and in one sense, okay, it's harmless. It's an interesting story, but it is very much going to. There's going to be a person that is like, oh my god, I've heard like 15 different stories of wives cheating on their husbands and being like selfish bitches, and it's like, oh my god, it's like Samantha. I hate this bitch. Next time I see her, and it's like, you know that a person's going to be mentally unhinged. But how would you deal with that? I personally say AI companies get rid of them. But A, you can't get rid of them because if you try to ban them in one country, they'll just flee to another one. There's also a lot of investment, so you cause a lot of damage doing that. I don't know. I don't know where everything is headed. Just, if I had to guess, of everything that's going on in the world, if I had to guess where everything is going, I would say we are going to get into a situation where AI is going to be impossible to get rid of. We are going to get situations where it's just built into everything, and you're promoted to use it as a personal assistant. You planning to use it for just basically everything. Jack of all trades, master of none. Eventually, it's going to be, hey, content creators, we're going to make our own. I think they're already fake YouTubers and all that, which again, very concerning. And I don't know. I think we're just going to get to a point where why bother with real people? Because AI is just doing it. And it's not even a case of it's amazing. AI has high cost, but it's being run everywhere, so you can have these fantastic things. I say fantastic. I more mean in the scheme of things, you'll have these people who are like motivational speeches. You'll have them be kind and gentle. You'll have these fake moments where I don't know. I think the only time we'll know we're screwed is when AI can do live streaming, proper live streaming. I know there is Nero, who's made by Veal, who is an AI, not exactly generative AI, but it's trying to simulate the human consciousness, which it seems to do decently. Again, even assuming it's real. I think it is real. I think it is an actual program. Oh, shit. But what is happening with AI? I think we are just walking into oblivion. You can't tell me that it's not going to be used for, like, malicious purposes. You're not telling me that a country isn't just going to go, hey, this generative AI, we want to have this fake streamer receive, what could it be? They receive a summons from the government, and it's like something outrageous, and it's like, I don't want to be with the. It's like, that's it. I'm leaving. That's it. So long, and you know, they then close the stream, and it looks like they've left. I don't know. I think we're gonna get to something really worrying and people's mind. Is it going to be a massive psyop? Is basically what I think is going to happen. Oh, hello! I didn't see that. We'll go down there tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be a massive psyop. We are going to be fucked. I think politicians are going to use it as well. Because what is more beneficial? Do you want to use a person who can get pressured into not towing the line, or an AI who will do whatever bullshit you possibly want? And I think it's going to be a case of politicians are going to realize, hey, this thing, I can use it. Because we're getting tech-savvy politicians, which is good. But it also comes with its risk with this entire AI situation. So, I know the UK, we are cooked. We are absolutely cooked. I think we're at a situation where politicians don't have to actually care or even promise. But at the same time, I think we're going to get a situation where we're going to get... well, I think Reform's going to win. I think next election, I think Reform's going to win, if they're not outright banned. But I also think we need that kind of break. Because if Labour get their way, or the Tories get their way, because I think Tories and Labour are basically the same party at this point, I think what's going to happen is that they will just cram power. It'll be like, okay, you've just made a fatal mistake. You obviously don't know what the hell you're doing. We're going to make a power grab because we want the power. You have just not recognised the threat at all. So I think that's what's going to happen, and that is horrifying. I mean, we've even got this thing about, oh, the government wants to have access to our phones through like an app or something, and I'm sorry, no, you do not get access to my device. They say, oh, it's to stop you having content you shouldn't have, but that's how do I say this? If you give them the ability to do that, they're no longer restricted of what they can do in a power sense. It's just about what they say or what they want. You have, let's say you've got this app on your phone, it's monitoring, and you, and let's say you, I'm just trying to think of something basic. You see a trailer for some new anime coming out. There we go. And you like it, and you download the video because, hey, I want to show it to my friends, and I might not have internet, so I might as well download it now. And you then, someone in the government then goes, hey, anime, that's full of terrible people, right? Because it's this genre, that genre, it's just, you know, gross. And so what happens is governments will go, oh, okay, we'll just make it so we'll look for this content. They won't know what content they're particularly looking for. So you will immediately be caught, so you will immediately wake up the next day, and then it'll be like, oh, Why is that there are like government officials at my front door? What's going on? And you then get told, oh, by the way, your phone flags you for sensitive materials. You need to go. We need to get the police involved. Police get involved. They look for your phone. Okay, you've got this on. Trying to focus. Talking and playing the game at the same time is not easy. What was I doing? Yeah, this. And so you're taken to jail for the day. And depending on the people behind it, you either get very lucky and they say, well, this is just a trailer, it's just legal content. What the hell are you doing? And they just quash it. Or you get some sort of penalty applied. Because that's creeper, that's creeper, that's creeper, that's creeper. You get some sort of penalty applied. Because, hey, you had this illegal thing that you shouldn't have. And because you had it, we are going to automatically fine you. We're not going to communicate or anything. That's creeping over. I need to get away from here now. The point it more stands. At a certain point, it no longer becomes, are they capable of doing it? It then becomes, when will they do it? And when will it become a problem for me? Because at a certain point, let's just, they will go after everyone eventually. It will be the social outcast first, where it's like, hey, oh sorry, it'll be the illegals first. I need to phrase this better. It will be those engaging in illegal conduct, who, if they have a brain, they will probably figure out, hey, I probably shouldn't be broadcasting what I'm doing, and I should probably not be using, you know, a phone to do any of this. Also, generally, I think people, if they're doing illegal activities, are generally going to not have it be easily tracked or follow government like rules and regulations. So, congratulations, you have put spyware on everyone's phone, everyone's phones, and you have stopped the idiots. So the actual people are still a problem because they're finding loopholes around this. So what are you going to do? Are you going to have everyone have a computer with approved OS? Apple, I know that there's a government thing where the government is trying to get Apple to give them a backdoor into everyone's phones because security. And yes, that is how they're going to get through all their legislation. Because once you think of the children, also we need to be safe. Also, if you're against safety, that means you're pro-damage. And it's like, no. Just because I don't want to run into an enemy base without looking doesn't mean I support the enemy. It means, hey, maybe we shouldn't be running blindly into this situation. Because you don't disagree with things because you are inherently opposed to it entirely because you want the opposite. No, sometimes it's a case of, hey, we should probably not do this because there should be a better way to approach this action. Like, you can approve of the end result, like safety and all that. But you don't necessarily have to agree with the fact that, hey, spyware on everyone's phones, because, you know, it will get the people who are doing illegal activities, if they're not smart enough to use devices that aren't bound to their legal name, because if they're breaking the law, then they probably want to avoid being detected and then having that wind up in their name because they know they'll get into trouble. You'll get the social outcast because then they'll go from safety to general social order. And it'll just get worse and worse and worse. Because I think at the end of the day, the government doesn't care about people. I think they care about just making sure that... Oh, how do I put it? They don't want the noose around your neck because the noose will make it easier to save you from falling off the tree. They want the noose around your neck because they're going to hang you from that tree. Or they will threaten you to hang you. I think they want the leverage, I think is the best way I want to put it. But it's... I think we're heading in that direction. I think the Online Safety Act was the start of it. And people are opposing it. I think Labour is just going full steam into it. The issue is that Tories have no political capital anymore because trust has been completely eroded. Labour, if people are so stupid to not realise, hey, they are using your own needs against you, then yeah, I don't know what to say. That's very much how I just see Labour. I think they will use your own needs to benefit them. Like, we have a carrot on a stick because you like carrots. Oh, by the way, I'm going to hit you with this stick. So, I guess we'll see what happens. I think we are toast. Because I think we're going to get to a point where it will come down to social order. It will come down to, hey, we've noticed that there are some people that are just uncomfortable. I think I recall that there is an experiment going on. No, was that a news story? Or was that? Oh, it's all getting confusing. Actually, I can quickly look that up while it is paused. I think it was in the news. Uh, oh, that's right. I've got a VPN on. So, what's happening is that I'm looking at things. Oh, by the way, they really do not like VPNs. They are trying to quash that by making it so that, hey, if you want to use a VPN, you have to use your legal age and name. And say, okay, I've purchased this, or I've subscribed to the VPN, so I'm technically using that, but at the same time, it should be forced. What is it? Ah, well, I can't find it. I can't really remember much about it, so I imagine what I was thinking of was something else, and I was just getting really confused. But it was something about No, okay, that definitely was fake. Again, I'm having a hard time even figuring that out, which that's a problem. If I can't figure out something bollocks from something true, I must be stupid, or B, um, the thing I am trying to figure out has gotten so far that it's gotten to the point where it's impossible to kind of figure out what's true from fiction, because the reality of things have just gotten so fucking bad. Sun's going down. I need to go back. But the story was something like, oh, the it was there is concerns about I think it was domestic violence or something. So they are basically teaching very little kids not to do that. No, yeah, that's fine. Teach people to be respectful. Teach people to be nice. We don't want people abused. We don't want people to have negative acts and whatever. Um, the issue is that those come from learned behaviors, and it's not exactly a case of these people suddenly go, "Oh, these people are inferior because, haha, it's just something that it's just clicked on one day, and that's what it is." Can't be. No. It's more like these people have behaviors that are learnt. They've learnt to behave like this. So what's happened is that they are putting that into practice because A, they've had some bad experiences, which has just completely rotted their minds. B, they are just nasty people anyway, and we'll do this even with or without your training. Or C, you're probably just going to grab a whole lot of people who are not affected or are not believing this really, and you are just going to force them into a situation where their behavior is seen as, yes, you are one of these, you will never be accepted as normal, you are deemed a threat, and they will just go into that because, hey, it's a lot easier to become the monster that you see them as rather than, try to defend against it. So I think we're going to get a situation where people are pushed to a point where, hey, how dare you do this? How dare you do this? And you just get fed up with it. I know that when I was in college, probably speaking way too much, I had a complaint against me, because one female student was scared of me. This was during the first time I saw her was during a live painting project, which was we were all drawing a naked model, and I wear like leather jacket. I kind of I'm not how to put it? I like to be myself, so I like to kind of just do as I need to do. But I'm not threatening. I don't yell at people. I don't really want confrontation. I don't hurt people. I just gotta go about my day. But this person kind of reported me. Or not even kind of, they did. And then I got told by the teacher, hey, we just got a report that you did something like this. It's completely inane, so I believe you, but I need to legally talk to you about this. And if I recall, that student got kicked out mainly because they were causing a lot of problems. It turned out they were the village bicycle, so to say. And they were getting around, and I think I was the only person who was not interested. And I don't know, they might have been offended I didn't find them interesting, or really fell into that trap. It's like, no, you're not interesting. You look like a problem. And yeah, it seems like they were a problem. But anyway, the point is that false allegations will happen. People will get tired and angry because, you know, this entire system is just tightening a noose. Again, these people, not nice people. I get that. Not excusing behavior at all. But surely the solution cannot just be continue tightening the noose. Because at one point, you tighten it as much as it can go, and the behavior's not changing. What's next? What's the underlying cause? Go for saplings. Yeah, okay, that's... I need more dirt for the other side. I only have one shovel. Alright. Do this. Oh. Cobblestone. Shovel. Yep. Do this. And, but the point is that I think there's a lot of punishment, but not a lot of understanding to why the behavior happens. Oh, hi, Creeper. We're not dealing with you today. No. I like... Oh, Enderman. Yeah. Did I mention that in hardcore mode, mobs do double damage? So, yeah. Pretty freaked. Oh, there's more clay. This swamp biome really spreads out far. Christ. Shit. I don't have iron or armor or anything really. I'm still building my base. Which maybe that's really risky. Maybe I should be gathering stronger resources. But I am confident enough I can survive without it for now. But yeah, anyway, it's more they're punishing a behavior without truly understanding why the behavior exists. People don't randomly eat a chocolate bar one day. There are factors towards it. Maybe a friend or family did it. Maybe someone ate a chocolate bar, so therefore they tried it and they liked it. Or maybe they were peer pressured eating chocolate. Or maybe psychological problems. Or maybe they just had chocolate because they tried it one day, liked it, and continued to eat chocolate because they like chocolate. The mind is a really weird thing, and a lot of things can happen. You can't just get around that by just beating everyone who likes chocolate. You're not even like chocolate. Are you anti-chocolate? Are you pro-chocolate? Do you think chocolate is good or healthy? Uh, do you think there should be alternative forms of chocolate, or do you think there should be no chocolate at all? Where the fudge? There should be a chest near here. Hmm. Anyway, the point is more or less, problems won't get solved with if the willing people will learn, but if they're already willing, they've already corrected their behavior to do as you want because they know it's good. If you have to constantly reaffirm and reassess and redouble your efforts to get rid of it, it might not work because these people might be more mentally resilient to just refuse. Hey, yeah, no, I don't want to change my behavior. Oh, right, right. There's lava. There's lava there that I just covered up. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I have no way of. What was that? I'm now terrified. Anyway, my original point was, the government I think is incompetent, but I also think it's slowly twisting into malice, because you can't tell me that the people who won't listen to you, won't listen to the people, and are repeatedly using excuses to grab more power, don't have the best interest at heart. They're talking about an app that scans your phone for bloody content that may not be approved. And again, who determines that? You would think, oh, it would be a general consensus. Not necessarily. Yes, some things might be generally agreed upon, like yes, it's not harmful material, let's not have anything illegal. But also, hey, you've got a picture of a giant anime woman with booba. Can't have that because that is body that is negative to people's body images and could cause some serious problems. So therefore, we need to get rid of it. And yeah, they would probably then get rid of it. Or alternatively, they have access to your phone at that point. What's stopping them from just going like, hey, so we noticed that you have a tendency to swear because we are recording you through the app on your phone because we have that power. We can just frame you and have files appear or metadata appear on your thing or a report file because we have access to your phone. The key word here is access because that's what people would be giving them. They'd be giving them access to their devices. That's why Apple doesn't want to give it up. I'm not an Apple person myself. But even I recognize that was dumb. Even I recognize that what's happening is the equivalent of someone telling you to hand over the knife so that you can't hurt yourself, even though they want the knife to hurt you. Let's see, this. Yeah, I think we've got problems. We definitely have problems coming. I don't think we're going to be able to handle it. With AI and all this malarkey going on, it's only a matter of time before it just breaks. People will get to a point where they are either unwilling or unable to figure out what's going on. And that's not even mentioning other political issues ongoing. Oh, wow. Really? Okay. I'm going to take half of these. I'm going to make these into lots. No, I'll take these. Make another chest. I need to make sure there are no creepers going to spawn. I know there is a range to when mobs can spawn. Over here is particularly dark. And if I'm over here, then a creeper might just appear. How long has this actually been going on for? Oh wow, over an hour. Yeah, yes, I want to go to the World Wide Web and snow. Okay. I think I should probably get on with building the actual house now. So I'll build it over here. Let's see. This is going to be the foundation layer. How big is too big? I think that should be big enough. Yeah, not making much progress. Unfortunately, I thought I saw a creeper for a second. Yeah. We didn't see anything. It is just one small platform. I could maybe fix it with a dried one that's then undried, and then you can ride it. Oh, more tree. I'll finish off the day, and then I will call it a stream. Because I am actually rather tired. Now, house-wise, how I'm going to make it is I'm going to have foundation layer, which is this. I'm then going to have it have 3-block walls. So the ceiling is on the 4th one. Then there will be a gap in the floor. So that'll be for redstone stuff. That's mainly because I want to have lights. And it gets a little bit tricky. It's a little bit tricky making lights in redstone when you already have a pre-built house. So I just want that to be settled first. Shit. Put your grab 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I want copper pants, helmet, and this. Boom, boom. 3 axes. I'm really happy with the Vanessa VTuber, PNG tuber I have. She actually, it's nice to have something stationary. Although, is it even reacting to my? No, it is opening. I think the delay duration is a bit of a problem. A bit of a problem. Need to have it. Is that appropriate? Maybe a little bit up. So I want the lips to actually capture me kind of talking. Because I could have it like this, so it just looks like it's just going all the time. If I have it too high, then as soon as I actually stop talking, then it actually does look kind of better. Kinda. Maybe. If I do this, volume cutoff seems fine. Seems fine. But sometimes my modulation in my voice makes it seem like, oh, mouth open, mouth closed, that sort of thing. Come on. More saplings. Plant saplings. In snow. But it's no problem. it's going to be a basic hut. But that's fine. Where is the sun? It can't be night quite... Oh, no, it is actually getting dark. Alright. But is that because it's snowing it's dark? Or something else? I can make more bone meal. I don't have any need for... Yep. I don't need any wolves yet. Okay. There we go. Did not mean to do that. Need to remember not to have a shovel. That's how one of my last runs ended, because I had a shovel out when I was trying to block a creeper, and fun fact, that doesn't work. There we go. Is it really not night yet? Oh. What I could be doing. Snow all around. I can make snow blocks. If I just needed more territory, I could just make snow blocks. Oh. The issue is I'm digging up snow. Plus side, I am digging up snow on wooden blocks. It's not that big of a deal. There we go. The more exciting thing that's happened to me is I have got an analog 3D. I can now play N64 games again on modern TV. Surprisingly, a lot of the games I used to play, I must have been... Well, I was really bad at them, first of all, because I was a kid. Second of all, I'm pretty sure I would have never been... So, Mickey Mouse Speedway was a game I was never going to be able to finish because I didn't know what to do. Because in the game there are hidden car parks to get the final level, and I thought, oh, I'll just get the final level by beating all the stages. I beat all the stages, I got some platinums, and I said, I did not get the level. Did I just not do it hard enough? And I kept replaying again and again and again. And then it was like, okay, it's not working. I'll figure this out another time. Alright. And that is the end of the day. Statistics. So, how many days have been passed? Time since last death, an hour and 44. Not bad. Yep, that makes sense. And the world open has been open for about 2 hours. So yeah. Doesn't say how many days it's past. Yeah, so I want to see what happens if someone dies by a chicken. That'd be hilarious. Anyway, I'm going to call it there for now. Peace.